Ladies and gentlemen, the official teaser trailer for Supergirl has just released, which honestly, I am kind of more excited for this than I even was for Superman, which is kind of crazy to say, but I don't know. I think it's just because it's the first DCU project that isn't led by James Gunn, which I love James Gunn, don't get me wrong, but I just want to see what this universe will be like without his directing, just seeing it, what it's like from a different perspective, from a different director, from, you know, a whole different team. I think that'll be really, really cool. And I also know a bit about this story, what it's based on, the comic it's based on. I haven't actually, I started reading it, I just haven't finished it, but I know the general concept of it, what it's about. I know some of the characters in it. So I'm excited to see what it's going to look like. I heard this is actually going to be like a full-on adaptation of that story, almost like, you know, scene for scene. I don't know about scene for scene, but like it's going to be close apparently, which is kind of cool. They don't usually do that. Like very rarely do they take a comic and just adapt it, you know, scene by scene. They don't usually do that, so I'm excited for that. Again, I don't think it's actually scene to scene, but it's just the general story. They're going very closely with the original comics, so let's check out this trailer. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it shows. I'm sure Lobo's going to be in it. I'm sure we're going to see Jason Momoa, and yeah, let's check this out. Hopefully it looks good too. Oh, of course they got Crypto here. I think we kind of knew he was going to be in it. Oh, come on. What?
You managed to get most of it on the paper this time. Good job, buddy.
Where is she? She's on Earth, I think, right? This looks like Earth. I don't know. Maybe not.
Hereby declare the 23 will be the best year yet.
Now, this doesn't look like Earth. This looks somewhere else.
Let's be honest, babe, it's not a very high bar to clear.
I didn't know any of you were still alive. What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Oh, is this, oh shit.
Krypton didn't die
They're
that
showing
day.
Krypton.
The gods are not that kind.
So that's probably how the movie's gonna start, right?
Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end
And there's the
well.
girl that she's gonna be helping the whole movie.
For you guys.
Oh shit.
Do others on your planet have powers like you?
Damn.
No, it's a pretty...
It's gonna be cool seeing, it's gonna be like an adventure on all different planets probably.
What
Oh
Superman
shit, that was Lobo! I think that was.
It's good in everyone. And I see the
Oh
truth.
shit. Interesting. Yeah, that looks good. It's a teaser, so it didn't show a ton, but it looks good. So let's break down this trailer a bit. I like the feel of it, the overall look of it. It looks very different than Superman. Some people were worried about that. They were like, oh, James Gunn's going to have his influence all over it, and it's just going to look like another James Gunn movie. It doesn't really look like one. Tonally, maybe it's kind of consistent, but I feel like that's what Supergirl should be, just given what her story is like. I mean, she's a party girl. Like that's how the trailer starts. She's just kind of drinking, having fun, and she's gonna get stuck in this whole situation where she has to protect this little girl. I believe the girl's name is Ruth. Yeah, she's right here. And I like that she's like asking her about her time on Krypton. And it's cool that they show shots of it. And so I guess this is the part of Krypton that's going to be like saved or whatever, the little like section of it, and that's the part that she's going to be on. That's going to like allow her to live. I forget exactly how that works, but yeah, I think that's what's happening here. Could be a visualization of it, but I'm excited to watch that. I'm sure they're going to show the whole destruction of it. That would be interesting because they didn't show that in Superman, obviously, but I mean, it'd be a good time to show that. Some of these sets, this is not really a criticism, but some of these sets do feel extremely like, I don't know, Star Wars-esque, if that makes any sense, but I think that makes sense just given the fact that we're all in space, you know, for most of this. We're going to be on different planets. I'm sure that'll be an exciting journey for the characters. This was a cool shot. She was like, she grabbed her, jumped out the window, and kind of did a little like spin maneuver with her to protect her from the arrows being shot at her. I know the plot is basically, not to like spoil things, but I know that Ruth's like, I think it was her father was killed, and so Supergirl's she's basically gonna be helping her seek revenge for it against the Creme of the Hills, I think is his name. So yeah, I'm sure it's going to be interesting because it's going to probably dive into the fact that, I mean, she's also lost family as well, lost her whole home planet, right? So she's going to kind of feel connected to her in that way, and it's going to be cool to see her kind of have a, I don't know, older sister bond with her, I guess you could say. I don't know what's happening here though. It's not, obviously he's not dying. Crypto's not dying here, but he looks like, the way this is shot, like it just kind of looks sad, you know. I feel like they want us to think that that's happening. So obviously this is Lobo right here. I'm surprised they didn't give like a full, like, you know, up close look at him. But he's not in the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow comic, but I believe he was supposed to be or something, and so that's why they wrote him into the story here. And I actually don't know a ton about I don't know a ton about Lobo. I've never read anything with Lobo in it, so I don't know. I'm definitely curious to see what that's like. This shot was good. Yeah, I mean, she looks like a good Supergirl, right? Like, I think they cast it properly here. And she's very young, so she's going to be able to play this character for what, like the next at least 15 years. I'm assuming they want to keep her for that long. Assuming this movie even does well. I actually haven't seen any film that Craig Gillespie has directed. He's the director of this film. So I don't know. I'm not really sure what to expect, but I do think that was a good teaser. And like I said, I do think this will end up being a good movie. I will say though, when it comes to DCU movies next year, I am more excited for Clayface. I feel like Clayface, we haven't seen anything of it yet other than some behind the scenes clips. We know what it's about, behind the scenes, like, you know, pictures. I mean, not even really clips. I guess there was like a clip that I saw, but it was like him dancing or something. That movie looks very Joker-esque to me. So I feel like that's going to end up being my favorite DCU movie of that year. I wouldn't be surprised if it's my favorite DCU movie like ever, at least, you know, compared to, I guess we've only had Superman and Supergirl so far, but you know what I mean. I think it's gonna end up being one of the best ones. So I'm more excited for Clayface than I am for this, but I still think this looks really solid, and I'm sure it's going to be pretty good. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the reaction. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Peace out.